Well, congratulations on your 3 nominations and your first win.
Thank you very much. Yeah, it's an absolute delight. Yeah, it's just mental.
Why do you think that you've struck such a chord?
I mean, internationally, I guess that's kind of what I awarded for. I think the States has been a really big and early supporter of mine, probably because of the music I'm influenced by and therefore create. So yeah, I mean, I guess I've been up and down the States 6 or 7 times now on my acoustic guitar. I hope there's a little bit of grassroots showing, but yeah, I'm really thrilled.
So you've earned it then?
I mean, no, I don't mean it like that, but yeah, I've certainly been up and down and around, as most people have, you know what I mean.
I want to ask you a little bit about your music, and you mentioned that it has resonated massively in America, but it's a bit like a feedback loop, because you've been influenced in turn by Americana and blues and country and stuff. Where did that love come from, and how is it reflected in your music?
It was very random. My parents were into like dance music and rave music when I was little, so that's often what I listened to. And then when I was 12, when you find out what's cool for your own, peace of mind, I found like Crosby, Stills and Nash and Dylan and Neil Young, and I'd never really heard of them before. And I just thought it was the coolest thing. And so then I've kept delving since then through the women of country music, or through, right now I'm on a 90s phase like Bikini Kill and Raincoats and, Hole. I love all of that stuff now. So yeah, I guess it's just a love affair with, some of American music as well as the UK.
So is it important for you that music has that sort of storytelling element?
It always has been. There's always been a narrative that tends to be a little bit useful for me to get my feelings out, as it is with most people. When you feel bad, you write it down and you feel better about it. I guess it's communicating. And when it resonates with other people, you realise that you're not necessarily so weird and on your own. There's a community in sometimes sadness or all different kinds of emotions. So yeah, I guess that's songwriting for me, and that's why I wrote the album.
So how do your songs normally start life? What is it that will trigger you off on that tip?
I love titles. Titles tend to inspire a concept that I'll work around. So for example, lottery. The first 2 lines just came in. Obviously I knew lottery was going to be the title because I love that word. And then I tracked it around, I played a blues bar in Camden just literally down the road on Chalk Farm, spiritual bar. And I tracked it through this conversation I had with an ex in the verse. And all the songs have come from moments in my life and memories of my life just like that. Every single one. I know what it's about, who's it about, etc.
And what's it been like this past year or two to go from kind of writing songs in your bedroom on your acoustic guitar to kind of, this crazy world and industry and tastemakers? And how have you kind of coped with that, and what's been your highlights?
I think time is not necessarily linear when you're kind of touring about. It's kind of like waking up from concentrated dreams. You're like, I got to do this. And then you wake up and you're like, now I got to do that. But I think the goal is just to be better and to give people a better experience via that. You know what I mean? I just want to keep making the live shows better, keep, honing my songwriting skills so I can put something out that's worth it, that people can listen to. So that's the goal, that's the aim.
So you're heading back to the States soon. Yeah. How do those shows compare to the ones here? Do audiences expect something different in the States, or is it pretty much business as usual?
I think it's usually cities and regional. I find more is a more defining character. So in the cities, you people are usually more lean back, and in the regionals, people are more with you from the onset. It doesn't matter what you do; they're like, give it to us. And that's just the way it is. So yeah, that's why I love playing live. You get different experiences.
Very last thing I want to ask you: do you have any tips for anyone starting out today, right now?
I'd say gig. If you want to be a musician, gig. If you want to be a painter, paint. You know what I mean? It's just you got to do what you want to do. And like I said, I was gigging since I was 14. Every place that would have me down the road being just one of them 3 times a week. So yeah, just keep doing it, and you get better and better and better.
Oh, well, best of luck with everything. Lovely to chat to you.
Thank you so much. Cheers.
Right,
thank you.